Marvel Legends, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Cassie Lang wave. This is the start of the comic-based figures. What we have here, Egghead. Let's get it. What's good, my peeps? Ruckus back at you again, continuing our trek down the Cassie Lang Build-A-Figure wave. We're talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and that's the MCU film and the wave that these figures are all a part of. We're starting our comic-based journey right now, and we're kicking it off with Marvel's Egghead. You see the digital render of Egghead there on the front of the packaging, as well as some artwork behind. On the right side of the packaging, we have the digital render of Cassie Lang, the Build-A-Figure, and the parts, the numbering of the parts required to build Cassie. It requires 6 of the 7 figures in this wave. Ant-Man, MCU Ant-Man is not required, and he does come 2 per case if you're getting cases. Egghead is number 4. We're going right down the line till we get to Cassie, and then at that time we will build her. On the other side, we get some artwork of Egghead, and on the rear we have another digital render of the figure, and then of course to our left we have the Build-A-Figure piece. Egghead comes with Cassie Lang's torso. And to the right we have Egghead's lone accessory, a futuristic type of hand weapon. Peeping out Egghead, going around on our base so you can see the whole figure and its all its glory. It's utilizing the upgraded, the large suited body modified. We've seen that with Happy Hogan before. So, and Hammerhead. Yeah, that's who. I was trying to think of that other name. Hammerhead and Happy Hogan. And this is modified, a little bit thicker. It's kind of tall too. Egghead, his real name is Elias Starr, and he's really a short dude. He's only like 5'7", and this guy is pretty tall. But, you know, it is what it is, and still looks pretty good. Gotta always represent those suited bodies. Here's a look at Cassie Lang's torso that's included with Egghead, and looks pretty nice. You see it's rocking the black and the purple motif. It's got some reds in there, and there's some silver paint. We'll investigate more when it's time to build her up. And Egghead's lone accessory is this futuristic looking weapon, just molded in a charcoal gray plastic with no paint apps at all. Here we have a nice view of Egghead's sculpt. And once again, the digital rendering that they use, I don't want to really call it photoreal when we're talking about comic characters, but that digital rendering is very nice. I'm always impressed because, once again, they're making comic characters not look comic or cartoony, and it's pretty nice to see the realism. Turning the head a little bit so you can get angles. Very, very nice. Paint job is good. Teeth looks good. His glasses are very nice. Very, very nice. Peeping out Egghead's articulation. Head is on there. I mean, shoot, he's a no neck type of cat. That's crazy. Trying to look under there. His head is on a dumbbell, so the nature of his head is going to make it very problematic. That's all you're going to get in terms of looking up. Looking down, you'll get that much. It's hard for me to tell if the neck has got its own articulation in there. I want to say yes, but I can't really tell. I'm going to go with no. You can get 360, and you can get pivot at the head. Shoulders, you're going to get a little less than 90 going out. You can get the 360. You've got the bicep swivel. You've got the double jointed pinned elbows. Remember, it's an older body, relatively older. The new thicker suited body. You've got the swivel for the wrists, and they hinge horizontally, both sides. In terms of the torso, opening up the coat so you can see that you've got the ab crunch right there, so you go forward that far, and you can go back that far despite the jacket getting in the way. Then you have a waist swivel. You can spread the legs out pretty far. The lab coat is going to get in the way, but you can get it out there. You can lift his legs up that far forward, that far back. Obviously, it's going to be impeded by the lab coat. You've got a thigh cut. You've got double jointed pinless knees, so that's cool. That's cool. You've got you're not going to get too much in terms of the toe articulation going forward or up because of the nature of the pant leg. You do have pivot though, so that's cool, and you do have holes, peg holes at the bottom of the feet. And I had to get at least one comparison in there with Hank Pym, and this was the original matchup right here. Hank Pym as Ant-Man, and we've got Egghead, Mr. Elias Starr himself. To sum it all up, our guy Egghead, Elias Starr, pretty nice figure. You know, it's a doggone shame that he only comes with that futuristic pistol. Hasbro could have included maybe beakers and flasks like they did with the Lizard and with Franklin Richards of all people. But no, we got was the hand weapon, and that's about the size of it. We have been rolling right down the line with these reviews. We've got on point there, we've got the Wasp from Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. We've got Kang from the same movie. Up there in front, we've got Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man, also from Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. And off to our left, we have Ultron. As far as Egghead is concerned, the head sculpt looks great. Getting back to him, the head sculpt looks very nice. I like how they got that going on, utilizing the larger suited body, modified with the lab coat. Got the nice tie with the red and black stripes. Yeah, pretty nice figure. It's how it gets done.